Let's talk about the 16 addictions of the modern age. There are 16 addictions that I will highlight in this episode. Not one, not two, 16. I'm Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay, and today I want to speak about one of the greatest invisible epidemics of our modern society, addiction. Many people believe addiction is limited to substances, but addiction is much broader. It is rooted in the brain, specifically the dopamine reward system, which evolved to ensure survival. Modern technology, consumer culture, and algorithms have learned to exploit this system. Every notification, every like, every reward triggers dopamine. The brain adapts, tolerance develops, control weakens, and behavior becomes compulsion. This is addiction, not weakness, not failure, but neurobiology. Addiction appears in many forms: nicotine, alcohol, digital media, food, work, shopping, social approval, even exercise. These behaviors activate the same brain pathways. As a family physician, we see the consequences every day: sleep disruption, anxiety, depression, metabolic disease, and family breakdown. Addiction is not only personal, it is societal. And recovery is possible because the brain can heal. Neuroplasticity allows change, supported by medical, psychological, and social interventions. The first step is recognition. The second step is action. Addiction controls behavior, but it does not define identity. Recovery is real, hope is real, and healing is real. Addiction is too broad to be reduced to substance use, too biological to be explained by willpower alone, and too societal to be considered merely individual. Modern addiction is a public health crisis where the brain's reward system is manipulated. In family medicine, addiction often presents as a sleep disorder, anxiety, irritability, attention deficits, chronic fatigue, metabolic syndrome, or family conflict. So let's talk about the neurobiology of addiction. Addiction is characterized by pathological activation of the mesolimbic dopamine pathway, and core mechanisms include dopamine surges because of the reward, tolerance development, withdrawal symptoms, suppression of the prefrontal cortex, basically losing your control, and activation of the stress axis, the HPA axis we call. Addiction is therefore a chronic relapsing brain disease. When we talk about 16 different types of addictions of the modern society: substance addictions, nicotine, alcohol, opioids, prescription drugs, behavioral addictions like gambling, social media, gaming, pornography, shopping, food, exercise, work, approval, relations, caffeine, adrenaline, all of them are part of this addiction. So we talked about all these 16 different addictions, but let's talk about the addiction treatment. The addiction treatment is also very important. There are some mechanisms around the world and in Turkey, and family physicians are the first line of support. In Turkey, we have YEDAM 115, ALO 171, smoking cessation, and ALO 182, the psychiatric appointment, and ALO 183, psychosocial support. And we have some treatment principles: motivational interviewing, cognitive behavioral therapy, medication when needed. Family and social support is also very important. Relapse is unfortunately part of the disease, but not failure. Modern society has built a system that produces addiction, but the brain is neuroplastic. Recovery is possible. Addiction may control you, but it does not define you. The first step is decision and working with your family physician. With my deepest respect, Dr. Yavuz Selim Sılay, I'm so excited to be able to share the modern epidemics from dopamine to civilization with you. Take care and all the best. Bye.